I started my business 11 years ago. So my background is I'm a hairdresser. I did that when I left school and then I had a back injury, so I had to retrain. So I decided to study a degree in leisure and events management. I wanted to get into the bridal industry and I had 2 young children. I was a single mum at the time and I didn't really think too much about it, that I'd be working weekends and things like that. And then my mum runs a therapy school and she had an idea about a beauty therapy school opening. I just thought, well, actually, with my management skills that I was learning with the degree that I was doing, I just thought, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. What have I got to lose? And that's where I started the school, really. It was just an idea and I went for it. And 11 years later, here I am. First of all, it was just beauty therapy that we were doing as courses, and then as time progressed, each year I've added a different course on. So currently I've probably got about 10 to 15 different courses that you can do with us, and then I've got new courses starting next year as well. The biggest challenge, I suppose, would have been, was starting it up and knowing that I was doing it right, knowing that I wanted to give 100%. I always like to give 100% in everything that I do. And so I wanted to be able to give the students, my students, 100%. So getting the tutors right, getting the course material right, getting the whole structure together was really pivotal for me to make sure that I gave my students the support that they needed throughout, from start to finish. I just trudged along, and as the time went by, my business grew and different things, different obstacles challenged me, and I just worked it out by myself, really. The turning point for me was last year. I practically, looking back, it was like a breakdown that I had, and I spent about 3 months in bed because I'd completely exhausted everything for myself. So I was no good in the business, I was no good at home as a mother and as a wife. I still knew that something had to change, but I didn't know how to change it or what I should do. Every year since I started the business, looking back, I've literally been exhausted. After the December exams, I'm just completely wiped out, and then in the summer holidays. So although I've got those times off for being with my family, I never really did, because I was always really exhausted and tired out because I was just trying to do too much all the time. I couldn't cope with my health the way that it was, and just keep going on that spiral of being up with the business and trying to do stuff and then just hitting rock bottom down. I just could not carry on with this cycle that I had created myself, and I didn't know how to get out of that. So last year, when I broke down, I booked in for a couple of training courses. I just wanted to keep learning and making myself better, and the way that you do that is by doing different various courses. And so I went and done this one-day training course, and Phil was the speaker there. I really liked him. What he was saying made sense, and he said that he did coaching, and then as he was talking, it was just like, coaching, this is what I need. I need a coach, because I can't continue like this. I can't keep having complete wipe-out exhaustion periods where I'm no good for anybody. So that was my light bulb moment, and it was just so clear as soon as I had the first meeting with Phil exactly what I needed to do. And it was in baby steps as well, so it wasn't like I had so much to do straight away. It was really cleverly done. It made me reevaluate every part of my life, really, and made it really clear as to what I needed to do and how I needed to do it, whereas before I was completely lost, and really I didn't know whether I could continue or not because it wasn't good for my health. So coaching has been invaluable to me. I don't think I would still be here with my business if it wasn't for Phil and the type of coaching that he offers. Phil started coaching me a year ago. Since then, touch wood, I haven't had that spiral going down. Being able to have that support, the one-to-one support and the phone calls and things like that throughout our meetings, it's just really helped. Oh, it's amazing, yeah. I do 3 days a week. I'm not on my phone all the time checking emails. I have an out of reply office on my emails, and I don't feel bad about it. And I've managed my team so much better so that I'm not doing everything, because I don't need to do everything. I felt like I needed to do everything, and I don't. I'm a completely different person. Yeah, you ask my husband. Yeah.